IIM Ahmedabad or XLRI Jamshedpur. For decades, this has been a defining choice for India's top MBA aspirants. But to get into these dream campuses, you have to face two titans of the entrance exam world. The Common Admission Test, which is CAT, and the Xavier Aptitude Test, which is XAT. You've probably heard the rumors. CAT DILR is impossible and XAT decision making is just weird. So what's the real difference? Is one tougher than the other? And most importantly, which one should you be focusing on? By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear strategy. Let's get into it. The college landscape. First, let's get the most important question out of the way. Which exam gets you where? This is the most critical distinction. The CAT is only gateway to 21 IIMs. If your dream is an IIM, CAT is non-negotiable. Beyond IIMs, CAT score are accepted by top B schools including heavy weightages like FMS Delhi, MDI Gurgaon, SPJ Mumbai and IITs and top B schools. Now, let's look at XAT. The XAT is the mandatory exam for XLRI Jamshedpur and XLRI Delhi. Just like IIMs, XLRI only accepts the XAT score. But here's where it gets interesting. XAT is also accepted by 160 other B schools and you'll see a lot of overlap. Institutions like IMT Ghaziabad, XIMB, GIM Goa and MICA all accept both XAT and CAT scores. This overlap is your first major strategic clue. Taking both exams massively expands your options and gives you a second chance if one exam doesn't go well. But there are two different exams, right? The exam pattern battle. Let's break down the exam structure. On the surface, they look similar, but the real challenge is in the details. First, CAT. It's a 2-hour sprint. It's divided into 3 sections. First, VRC, verbal ability and reading comprehension. Second, DILR, data interpretation and logical reasoning. Third, QA, quantitative ability. The single most defining feature of CAT is its sectional limit time. You get 40 minutes per section and you cannot switch between them. If you finish quant in 30 minutes, you cannot use those extra 10 minutes for DILR. You must sit and wait. This makes CAT a test of speed and performance under pressure. Now XAT. XAT is a marathon, not a sprint. XAT does not have a fixed time duration. It varies year on year. It's a usually 3-hour 30 minutes exam split into 2 main parts. Part 1, which comes for your main percentile, which has 3 sections and a combined time of 175 minutes. First, VILR, verbal ability and logical reasoning. 2, DM, decision making. And third, QADI, quantitative ability and data interpretation. The key difference is no sectional time limits in part 1. You have 175 minutes to allocate as you see fit. You can spend 70 minutes on quant and 40 on verbal. This rewards smart time management. Then you have part 2, which is 30 minutes long. This part includes general knowledge, GK, and second, essay writing. Essay writing was recently moved from the test to the PI process for XLRI, but remains a key component for the XAT selection. Crucially, your GK and essay scores are not used to calculate XAT percentile. But, and this is a big but, XLRI and other colleges will look at the scores during the interview round. A bad GK score can be a problem in your PI. The game-changing differences. This is the most important section of the video. The real battle between CAT and XAT is not the syllabus, it's the philosophy. Let's talk about the game-changing section, DILR versus DA. In CAT, the make and break section is DILR. For years, CAT DILR has been known for its incredibly complex and tricky questions. You'll get sets of questions where you might spend 15 minutes just trying to understand the setup. Your entire exam can hinge on just picking and solving the 2 right sets out of 4. It's a test of pure analytical problem solving. In XAT, the unique challenge is the decision-making section. This section is legendary. It's not maths, it's pure logic, it's a judgment. You'll be given a real-world business or ethical dilemmas, a manager dealing with an underperforming employee, a company deciding whether to launch a risky product, an ethical choice with no clear right answer. The options will all seem possible and your job is to pick the most logical and ethical one and a responsible course of action. It tests your managerial aptitude, something no other exam does. Now, let's talk about the marking scheme. In CAT, it's simple, +3 for a correct answer and -1 for a wrong MCQ. And if it's theta, type in answer question, there's no negative marking. But in XAT, it has a different system. It's +1 for a correct answer and -0.25 for a wrong one. But XAT has a penalty for unattempted questions. That's right. If you leave more than 8 questions unattempted in part 1, you get -0.10 mark for every skipped questions after that. This completely changes your strategy. In CAT, you're advised to skip, and skip. But in XAT, you're forced to make a calculated attempt on almost everything. Oh, and yes, XAT has 5 answer options per question, while CAT has 4, making elimination just a little bit hard. Also very important, CAT occurs in 3 slots. So normalization can affect overall score. Your sectional score and overall might get scaled up or scaled down, depending on the level of difficulty of the slots. While XAT is a single slot exam, so whatever is your raw score, it is your final score. There's no normalization. So, which is actually tougher? This is the question everyone asks, and the honest answer is it depends entirely on your strengths. Are you brilliant at solving complex, abstract puzzles but struggle with time pressure? CAT's sectional timing will be your biggest challenges. Or are you great at maths, but XAT's quantitative ability section is more considered tougher and lengthier than CAT's quant section? Is your English strong but have more comfortable with reading comprehension than the abstract critical reasoning and vocabulary? CAT VRC, which is RC heavy, might suit you. XAT's VILR has more grammar, vocab, and critical reasoning. Are you logical, black and white thinker? XAT's gray area decision-making section will be a very tough for you. And finally, are you good at short bursts and high focus? CAT is a 2-hour sprint for you. Do you have a high mental stamina? And XAT is a 3.4-hour marathon test your endurance. There is no easier exam. There is only the exam that plays with your skills. So, what's the final verdict? CAT or XAT? For 99% of serious aspirants, we suggest you to take both exams. Giving only CAT is like putting all your eggs in one basket, a basket that's timed for a 40 minutes field. Giving both doubles your chances at top tier schools like SPJ, MDI and IMT, and gives you a shot at two most prestigious but separate designations, the IIMs and XLRI. So here's your winning strategy. Focus 100% on CAT preparation until the exam in late November. This builds your 70% foundation, your CAT quant, verbal and DIL prep in your XAT prep for those sections. Second, the day after CAT, you pivot. You have about a month until XAT in early January. This entire month is dedicated to the XAT specific skills. Third, you deal decision making past your papers. This is your priority number 1. Fourth, you will start reading and revising general knowledge daily. Fifth, you will practice adapting the XAT question style, the 5 options and no skipping rule, and the tougher one. By treating CAT as your foundation and CAT as your specialized follow-up, you position yourself perfectly to a win seat at the India's top B schools. That's your complete guide to CAT versus XAT. I hope this cleared up your confusion. Now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest fear? The CAT DILR puzzle or the XAT decision-making dilemma? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more MBA content. Good luck for your preparation.